Okay, hello, and welcome back to Tiny Remedies Big Impact Exploring Homeopathy for Children. I am your host, Dr. Sierra Kneller. I am a naturopathic doctor who specializes in pediatrics, and I am here to go over Module 4 with you in this mini module course that I've put together. Today's topic is going to be on emotional well-being and behavioral concerns and how certain homeopathic remedies can fit you and your family's symptoms and how it may support in feeling a little bit better. If you are just now joining in the middle of this series, go back and check out the previous videos. We've looked at things such as cold and flu symptoms as well as digestive health symptoms. So take a look at those and then we'll go ahead and continue with this module. So for the objectives today, we're going to be going over some common concerns for emotional well-being and behavior, and then exploring certain homeopathic remedies that can support your family. Some of these concerns that I typically see in my practice are having a lot of stress, depression, anxiety. Your sleep is disturbed, right? Something's keeping them up at night, or having anger outbursts and temper tantrums where they're not very easy to settle down. They might be throwing things, screaming, yelling, and homeopathy can be really beneficial for these kiddos when the homeopathic remedy is matched specifically to their symptoms and then taken and allowed to basically just stimulate their body to help them feel better. Just as a reminder, before we go into the remedies on the next page, these descriptions are just a general overview of these homeopathic remedies. These remedies have different names made from natural substances that are highly diluted that we've gone over in the first couple modules on how homeopathy is created. And know that there are over 3,000 remedies and they're all meant to be kind of sifted through and chosen based off of your child's unique and personalized symptoms. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the most common remedies used for these concerns. So as you can see, some of these remedies actually might look really familiar from previous modules that we've looked at. And that's because each homeopathic remedy actually has hundreds of symptoms that are correlated with it. And so they can be used for multiple different things as to why they might be, these different modules. So these are how these remedies are typically used for the emotional and behavioral well-being. So we have this first one is aconite. Aconite presentations typically look like acute anxiety. They're feeling it right in the moment. Panic attacks are usually triggered by sudden fright or shock. They can be really restless and fearful and have this sense of impending doom and typically have that racing heart sensation, maybe sweaty hands and feet, right? So aconite is a really good panic attack remedy. Here at number 2, we have ignatia. They typically have a lot of emotional distress, grief, and loss. It's a really great grief remedy. They're sensitive, they can be moody, they're prone to sudden outbursts of emotional releases like crying or laughing. At first, they might be kind of holding it in, not really wanting to show it, right? And then all of a sudden, it just kind of comes out. Their sleep disturbance is usually due to emotional upset, and they can complain about having a lump in their throat or sighing a lot. Next is pulsatilla. It's a common remedy that I use in my practice. These kiddos typically are really clingy and crying a lot, right? They really want to be close to your side and hold on. They want you to console them and make them feel comforted and reassured. Their anxiety might present with mood swings and kind of going back and forth. Their sleep disturbances are also due to emotional stress or separation anxiety, and they don't like to be in warm, stuffy rooms. So when they're not feeling good, they probably want to go outside for some fresh air. Next, we have number 4 here, lycopodium. Lycopodium is a great anxiety remedy where it doesn't seem like they're having a lot of anxiety. On the inside, they're actually feeling this lack of confidence. On the outside, they might look like they are confident and doing well, and actually typically end up performing well in the thing that they are feeling anxious about. The reason they're feeling that anxiety is because they have this deep sense of fear of failure. And on the contrast, they can be really irritable and have these anger outbursts, tend to be really bossy. And kind of like in the digestive health section, lycopodium is accompanied by bloating and gas that's usually worsening with the stress or anticipation. Then we have number 5 here at Netmer. Netmer is typically really reserved. They're really quiet, they keep to themselves. They can be very sensitive though and experience deep emotion of sadness or grief. They don't really like to talk about their feelings. They have difficulty expressing their emotions and tend to really bottle them up. And when you go to ask them if they're okay, they kind of don't want to be consoled, don't want to be talked to. And when they have sleep disturbance concerns, they usually wake up really early in the morning. Last one here is chamomilla. We've talked about this one before. They're kiddos that are really irritable and restless, easily angered, low tolerance for frustration, just one thing's wrong and it kind of sets them off. They can become really demanding or throw these temper tantrums. And when they have sleep disturbance, it can usually be due to teething or during teething, right? As it is a great teething remedy. They can have some digestive concerns and they are extremely sensitive to pain. Just as a reminder, there are hundreds of remedies that can be used for these concerns of anxiety, depression, anger, right, sleep disturbances. These are just a few of the common ones that I utilize in my practice and that I just see the most, but know that is not a one-size-fits-all, and it is best to get to know your remedies, talk to a provider that can help you learn more about them, or get you set up with a remedy that is tailored specifically for you and your family. This concludes Module 4. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that you're having a great time learning about all of these possible different homeopathic remedies that can be used to support you and your family, specifically your kiddos. Again, my name is Dr. Sierra Kneller. It's been such a pleasure. I can't wait to see you in the next video. Feel free to comment or like, subscribe in the comments below, and if you're looking for more information, go ahead and follow the links below. I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.